Hi, my name is Christina with Small Vans Big World. I am going to show you a 2017 Ford Transit Connect converted van. This van holds 2 passengers, so in the front we have the driver and the passenger. It's standard, nothing really special about it. We didn't do anything to it. So we're just going to move to the back. Right here at the entrance we have our refrigerator, and it is icicle, so basically it has a divider for fridge and freezer, and it is temperature control that you can set the temperature here. The cushions are a nice dark green teal. We got them professionally upholstered. Underneath the seating we have a porta potty, and it is the cassette toilet. And it is nicely stowed away underneath. As well, we have other storage bins where they can put clothes, toiletry items, whatever they desire. And we have more storage. And as we are continuing with storage, we have storage here. And this is where we keep the water supplies or whatever the client wants. And we have electrical, which Daniel will go more in depth about. Looking from the back, as you can see, we have all of the beautiful cushions out here. And the next thing I'm going to talk about is this overhead storage space here. We kept all of the window covers that I handmade for all of the windows. It comes with a Velcro strap, along with these snap buttons that goes directly into the window, and it snaps in place and it does not move whatsoever. All of the windows in this van do have their own coverings, so including the ceiling fan as well. So you have 2 windows on the side and they both slide. We also have the Dometic Fantastic Fan, which is temperature controlled from the remote. We also have this big beautiful skylight that allows a lot of light to come into the van. Now, the kitchen, I think, is by far my favorite part of the van. I am obsessed with this butcher block countertop that we made. We poured resin over top. Nice clear coat, durable. In a small space like this, we wanted to make the design very minimal, and that is why we went with these hardware, which is push to open. Not only you can open the drawers, but it also locks the drawers in place so that when you're driving, nothing slides out or falls out of the drawers. One of my favorite part of this kitchen is this beautiful pull-out drawer where you can work on your laptop or even just eating your meal. We have 3 big deep drawers in the kitchen that it allows a lot of storage, and we also have underneath the sink storage. Up here we have these upper cabinets that are perfect size for just your cans and jars, even your vitamins and supplements. It has the push to open mechanism, so we don't have any hardware, just so that when you're in a small space, you don't have your clothes clinging onto any hardware. Next, we have this farmhouse style sink. I love the white ceramic look. The sink has pressurized water, and it also doubles as a shower. Another one of my favorite features in this van is this pull-out table that we incorporated right here, so that if you want to cook outside or even just eating a meal while enjoying nature. Now Daniel is going to be talking about the electrical and the plumbing and all the details that makes this van work.
Hi, I'm Daniel, and it's nice to meet you. I'm going to be talking about a few of the systems that Christina mentioned. First up, we're going to talk about the heater. Right over here underneath the seat is a diesel heater, and that has a control panel right there. Also functions by this little itty bitty remote that it came with. Has a on-off switch, plus and minus for temperature control. That pulls heat in, air from back here, and then also puts the heat out back up in the front, which I'll show you in just a little bit. But first, let's go to these switches right over here. We have a few things going on over here. Starting off with the easy stuff, some USB ports and that car outlet port. And then starting from this side that way, right here is the water pump, which powers the water pump that is underneath the floor. The second light switch is actually for the lights on the tailgate. So at night, when you're outside, you can have lights on the tailgate. So that's that second switch. And then the third switch is also exterior lighting around the outside. We'll try to put in a clip of that right here. Secondly is actually the electronic ball valve dump switch. So to open the ball valve to dump the gray water tank, which is undermounted underneath the vehicle in this back corner, you just press the down arrow and let's see if there's any water in there. And then to close it, you press the switch up. This is a 3-way switch. So up closes it. On the 0 position, that's the power off. Back underneath the sink really quick, there was a couple things tucked up in there that is a little harder to see, but let me just show you that. You have the drain for the sink. You have a water pressure tank right here, and then also a water filtration system right there. It's just one big filter that filters all the water. So the goal was to have good drinking water coming actually out of this sink at all times. All right, so back up in the front, we have a few other things over here. For the ceiling lights, we have this light switch. It's a nice little touch switch, also dimmable. Also has a few other features like a 20-second timer, which is really good for when you get into bed, you hit that 20-second timer. By the time you're tucked in, the lights turn off automatically. Quick little thing right over here. Ooh, what does that do? Well, actually what that does is underneath the floor right over here, there was about a 10-inch gap that in there we were able to fit 2 7-gallon tanks, giving us a total of 14 gallons of fresh water. And then inside of this access panel would actually be the water pump. So that switch right down here actually turns on a temperature controlled heat pad to keep those tanks and the pump from freezing. A couple last details on the passenger side of the car. The sliding door that is on the right hand side. There's a little bit of extra storage right here because this is where the toilet is at. This easily pulls out so that you can service it, dump it, refill it. Slides right back in. Storage, some extra storage right there. And then also right here would be the fill valve for the 14 gallons of fresh water tanks. Okay, and then back to the electrical. You already saw the refrigerator, and then inside of this cabinet is almost all the electricals. Right here, it's a 1000 watt inverter with an on switch right here. Gives you 120 volt power for the outlets, and then a gauge right here to be able to get some more precise information on the solar and on the alternator charging. So we have one 175 watt solar panel. That's up on the roof, and we'll show you that. And then we have inside of here an alternator charger as well. So first, here's that inverter again. It's a Renogy 1000 watt inverter. And then this is a DC to DC MPPT 30 amp charger. So this handles the charging from the solar and from the alternator. Underneath here is a 100 amp hour lithium battery. Goes through a fuse box, and I'm actually really happy about how compact I was able to make this. So back to the bed for a second. We're actually going to show you how quickly and easily it just opens up, going from sofa mode into bed mode. So first step would be unlatching the bed platform right here, and then the whole platform is on drawer slides. You just pull on the platform right here, hold on to the back until it makes its way down. Push the cushion down a little bit, and actually turns the whole bed, turns the whole car into a bed. Put the bed back up, just as easy. Pull on this little strap right here, push it in, lock it in place, and then ready to chill.